welcome back to the JBT podcast. It's me and Steve today. Mark is at work, unfortunately, right now. But we do have his picks here for this week. I've been sick for about a week now, so just bear with me here. Still, I'm getting over it, so now I'm all like stopped up and stuff. But yeah, we got we got Mark's picks here. I'm gonna try not to cough too much, and we'll kind of go through each game. We'll give you all our picks, maybe talk a little bit about what happened last week, good and bad. Good for Steve, bad for me mostly. But yeah, we'll just we won't waste any time. We'll just get on into it. Well, we got our Thursday night game here. The Buffalo Bills at Miami. That was well, I don't guess it's that big of a factor at this time of year, but I'm not sure when the next time they play is, but it might. We'll give you Mark's pick first. Well, actually, me and Mark have the same exact pick on this, same point margin and everything. We both took Miami by 3. I think I feel like Miami is like always really good at the beginning of the season, and then they kind of slow down at the end.
I agree. I think
part of that could be because they always run into the Chiefs, basically. But you know,
I think the Bills always is the other one that always kind of just stubs them up though. I think
yeah,
I know the Bills are really on a down year, but they had that good comeback last week against the Cardinals.
yeah. Who
Josh
are
Allen
a
did
good
his
team,
thing.
but we'll get back
Yeah,
to that later.
yeah, we'll get down to them. He said,
Yeah,
but I did that. I did it last week, and it paid off for me. I went in the opposite direction of what you guys did.
yeah,
I took
yeah,
Buffalo by 4.
yeah.
It's in Miami, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think that's the only reason I picked Miami, is because it was in Miami.
Yeah, I thought so. I don't know, man. I feel like the Jags had Miami beat, and I don't think the Jags are a great team.
Nah, yeah, no, definitely not their defense.
Yeah, so I just feel like the Bills could probably go in there and
Yeah,
Josh Allen could find a groove. I think they're in trouble. I
yeah,
think it could be a high scoring game though. I think the Miami offense might, but they could be without Mostert and Achane.
yeah. So is that Jeff Wilson? I guess is that who that is?
That's it. They got a
Third. Oh,
rookie too,
yeah, yeah.
Jalen Wright. Is that his name? From Tennessee, I think.
Yeah, Jalen. I know Jalen's his first name, but I'm pretty sure. But oh, and I forgot to mention on the screen right now. You all can see our report cards. We're calling them from last week. I'll update them every week. Right now, week 1 and the season record is the same because there's only been 1 week. But Steve done pretty good. He went 12-4. Mark also done pretty good. He went 11-5, and I went 7-9. We'll not talk about that. It's a long season, you know. You never know. Next week I could go 12-4. So I will go. Actually, I'm gonna go 16-0 this week. Catch up real quick. That way it'll even out. Yeah, I forgot to mention that at the beginning. But yeah. So me and Mark have the Dolphins there, and Steve has the Bills. Let's see. Now we got a battle of 2 unbeaten teams. Not even seen a win yet this season. Raiders at the Ravens. Let me make sure.
I think we all agreed
Yeah. We all said
by a
Baltimore.
touchdown.
Yeah, by a
Yeah.
touchdown. Well, me and Steve
Yeah.
said 8, but Mark said 7. So
I don't think this game is even competitive. Really.
nah, I don't. I think Baltimore's just too much.
I think this is gonna be their tune-up game after the Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah, and Oh, I had to cough there. Uh, Lamar is just always so good in the regular season, dude. I mean, he's got like what? Isn't it like a 75 win percentage or something in the regular
Yeah,
season? Something
I
crazy
think,
like
and they're
that.
in Baltimore. I think it's just gonna be
Yeah,
a
yeah. Was was week 1? Where was that game?
the which one? The Raiders or
Yeah,
the Ravens?
The Ravens game.
It was in Kansas City.
Oh yeah, dude. So home opener for the Ravens. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
against Gardner
against.
Minshew.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's yeah. I don't. I mean, there's not really much to say about that one. That's
No, I
that
think it's a
should
blowout.
be a
I think
blowout.
our next one up here is also gonna be.
Yeah,
We and Jared were just talking. I feel like this week is a lot. Could be a lot of blowout games.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Uh, Not a lot of great matchups this week, honestly. But that on the flip side of that, that leads to more upsets
Yeah,
possibilities. So
any Sunday.
yeah, so I guess it just depends on how you look at it. This next game, I don't think it's so much about the Chargers being good. I just think
The Panthers is
the
really
Panthers are
bad.
bad, dude. I mean, really bad. I think Bryce Young. I don't know. I was pulling for him, dude, but he did not look good.
No,
And
I
and
don't think they got hope.
yeah, I didn't. I mean, I didn't. So
I don't think
last
the
week,
Saints are a good team, and they put 47 on them.
yeah, yeah. Last week I was at the Bengals game, unfortunately. So
So,
no, I'm just kidding. It was a good time. Uh, so I didn't really get to watch many of like the earlier games.
hmm
So, but we did go to Wild Wings after, so I got to watch like most of the 4 o'clock games, and then Sunday night, obviously. So I didn't really see much of the Panthers game or how Bryce Young played, but I assumed it was pretty bad. I think he threw a pick on the first play.
the very first, yeah, his first
Yeah, yeah,
completion.
yeah, that's not how you want to
I
start out
think
the
he did the
season.
same thing to start the second half too. I think he did it both halves.
Oh
Opened the half
god,
with an interception, if I'm not mistaken.
dude, poor guy, poor guy. Oh man,
Yeah,
uh,
and we went 6, 7, 8 here.
yeah, yeah, all basically a touchdown.
Yep.
I was the most generous. I only said 6.
Yeah, I feel like I could have went to 10,
Yeah,
12 almost.
I felt like honestly probably could have went to like 30, but
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. Until the Panthers like prove they're an NFL team again, um, I won't pick them against anybody. Probably, I think they're by far the worst team. Sorry if there's any Panthers fans if they exist, but
Yeah,
uh,
I don't see him coming out of this. Bryce
no,
Young is not going to be the quarterback of the future. So
no, no. But hey, hopefully he proves us wrong here. Um, all right, our next game we all agreed again, and we done 6, 7, 8 again on our point
same
spreads.
order, I think. No, I think it was different.
Me and Mark switched, I think.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like, I mean, the Saints are not good by any means or like a great team or anything, but I feel like they're definitely like solid,
I
like
think
on both
this could
sides of the
be.
ball.
I know Mark thought last week could be our trap game, but I think we came in as underdogs, so I think this could actually be a trap game for us.
Yeah,
Home
yeah,
opener,
very
Saints
well
coming
could.
off a lot of momentum.
Their defense is pretty good too. The Saints.
It
I mean, they
is.
always
They
have like a
are.
good,
I don't
solid
know how their
defense.
offense matches up with our defense, but
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
they all surprised me completely against the Browns. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I did not
yeah.
see that game as a blowout
No,
at
I
any
didn't. I didn't
facet.
either. And then 1 quarter into it, I remembered how bad Deshaun Watson is now, and
Yeah,
I was like, "Well, that's yeah. I see why this is going the way it is."
yeah. Listen, the Browns usually just their defense usually just so dominant that it just.
Yeah,
I thought the Cowboys offense, which is going to be first game of the season,
right.
Dak just got paid. I thought we was going to be kind of stagnant.
Yeah. No, y'all did
And we
not
come out.
skip a beat
No, no, we
from.
come out firing. I was so
Yeah,
excited.
yeah. That was a fun game to watch, unless you were a Browns fan, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
but
I think Dallas home opener. I think they handle the Saints pretty comfortably. I'm hoping.
yeah, I think let's see, what did I think I said a touch. Yeah, I said 7. You said 8.
Yeah.
Mark had 6. But yeah, I don't know. Derek Carr's not bad, dude.
No, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this could, I mean,
Yeah,
very well become a trap game for us. I think
Yeah.
we probably, I think them coming off a big game may help us because we probably won't underestimate them because they just
Yeah.
dropped 47
yeah,
points. So I
that's
think maybe,
very true. Yeah,
that we might be a little more on our game. But
yeah. I think. All right, this next game. I mean, talk about a trap game. I guess this could very well be one. I was the only one that took the
that's
favorite
surprising
there,
too. I thought I might be the only one who took Tampa, but
you and Mark actually both took them
yeah, Tampa by
by
3.
3. So maybe a little last second field goal there or something. You were thinking?
Yeah, that's what I was feeling. They beat
Yeah.
them. They barely beat them last year in the playoff.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield and them guys are coming off a great game.
Yeah.
Detroit's defense isn't amazing.
I don't know. Do you know when they get DJ Reader?
When they get him back,
Yeah.
I don't. He played the opening game, didn't he?
I thought they said he was injured. I don't know. I'll look it up. Like he was still recovering.
I
or
thought
whatever
maybe
from
I heard his
surgery.
name.
He might have. I just didn't. I wasn't paying attention. I don't think. I don't
But
know.
I mean, I think Baker may have played better. I mean, may have been the best quarterback on Sunday of everybody that played.
Yeah, he was doing good.
He was. I mean, he was 4 touchdowns. He was, I mean, they were all. I mean, granted they played the
Yeah.
Commanders, but
I mean,
and that Commanders team. I mean, that whole team's been rebuilt. So Dan
Yeah.
Quinn, defensive minded coach.
yeah. I took the Lions by 1 point. So we're all banking on a close game here. But I just like the home team, who's I think just a better team overall. I think they're in a more like win now mode too. I know
Yeah,
every team is, but you know what, like
Yeah, they're
the
like
Lions
Super
are
Bowl
like
bust right now.
Yeah, the Lions are like real contenders, and the Buccaneers are probably going to be like in a fight
Wild
against
card.
the Saints to win the division, or the Falcons, I guess too, depending on. But yeah, I really like the Lions too. If I wasn't a Bengals fan, I mean, the Lions would be a close next favorite team if I had to pick, just because I like Dan Campbell. He's just a funny guy.
I do like Dan Campbell a lot.
Yeah, he's just a funny guy. He's a football guy. That is for sure. All right. And they looked they looked pretty good against the Rams in the opener, so cuz the Rams are not a bad team. And they came out with a win, so I don't know. But I think it'll be a close game no matter who gets it. All right, our next game here, we all agreed again. Like we were saying,
A theme.
not many some pretty lopsided games here. Although I don't know. I mean, we all took the Colts here against the Packers. It's at Green Bay, but I mean, who's their quarterback? Malik Willis now?
Malik Willis, yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's not it.
no, that is. I remember he went in for the Titans, dude, and they literally would not throw the ball. Like they just ran run plays.
I could see this game being a low scoring game, maybe.
Yeah,
But I think the Colts probably do just win it.
yeah. I took the Colts by 9. I think that might be my biggest. I just don't think.
Green Bay can.
I don't think they can do it with Malik Willis. I mean,
No, I don't think they score very many points, if any.
No.
I think their defense is really their hope if they can slow the Colts down enough to keep them in the game.
maybe if the Packers had like the Dolphins wide receivers, maybe, but they don't. They have like a bunch of good wide receiver twos. So I don't know if that's going to be enough for Malik.
Yeah.
And dude,
I don't think Jaden
Anthony
Reed has
Richardson?
anything like he did.
some of those throws, I'm pretty sure he only had like 9 completions,
Yeah.
but like 3 of them were like I mean, that 60-yard touchdown or
You
whatever
don't
it
say the
was.
bomb to Pierce was
Yeah, that was
just nasty.
about as good of a throw as you could possibly make ever in
Falling
football.
down, he was kind of slipping when he did it.
Yeah, and I mean, it was. Dude's got a very strong arm, for sure. And he's got the rushing game, too. So, let's see here. Next game. Mark took the Colts by 5 on that one. Okay, wow. We all agree again. This one's a little surprising, though. I didn't think we would all agree on it.
Yeah, I could definitely see the Browns winning. I guess
Just because of
their
their
defense
defense.
can. Yeah.
But
And I don't think the Jags' defense is great, so I mean they might be able to move the ball, maybe run the
Yeah.
ball.
I don't know, dude. I think just about any defense is great when Deshaun Watson is the quarterback on the other team. Dude, he might. I mean, he might be like out of all the starters, he's pretty far down there, dude. Like if you take away like the nostalgia,
he
of, like,
was
how
under a
good
lot
he
of pressure
was,
though.
Yeah, that's true.
The
Like
Cowboys were kind of just on him off the jump, so
yeah, if you take away like how good he used to be and don't even think about that, and like just think of what he is like right now, dude.
oh yeah,
It's not good,
it's
dude.
crazy. His fall off is insane.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
he was really good.
yeah. I mean, it's not like he'd done anything that like, he could have got karma from or anything. I can't think of anything. He seems like a great guy. I don't know. But I took Jacksonville by 2. Mark took him by 4. Steve, you took him by 6. So touchdown, basically. It is at Jacksonville too, so that's another thing to think about. Yeah, I don't think we talked about Anthony Richardson's good throw. T-Law had a really good throw too. To their rookie, what's his name, Brian Robinson.
Oh yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, because I don't know if you've seen like the
clip.
Like how
Yeah,
far he threw
Yeah.
ahead. Like,
And before he made the break, he like threw it.
yeah, like way early. But yeah, I think they get it done. I think Jacksonville will come out with the win there.
Oh, for sure.
Let's see. If
I don't think this next game is going to be a game at all.
Yeah, no, I don't either. Let's see. The 49ers at Minnesota. I was generous. I only took them by 5. I don't really know why. I probably could have took them by more than that. But you and Mark both had them by 10. Dude, I'm surprised how much we're like
Agreeing.
Yeah, and it's like the same points too. Like the same spread or whatever.
Yeah, it is, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's not. I mean, the 49ers just basically, I want to say dog walked the Jets, but.
they did, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
And Minnesota didn't, I mean, they beat the Giants pretty steadily, but it wasn't like they.
Yeah. See, that, like, Minnesota's feeling good about themselves right now, dude. They're like, oh, man, we just won by however many points. And then you got to go against the 49ers next week. Yeah, that's...
Christian McCaffrey maybe comes back. It could be.
I don't even think it matters, dude. That
one guy Jordan Mason was an animal.
He's just as good, or if not better, dude. That's what it seemed like. If he's not like in trouble for saying they told him he was going to start Friday. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor guy, dude. They got. I mean, if they're gonna do that to him, they got to be at least like, hey man, don't say anything about this. Though.
Yeah, don't talk about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Kind of set him up for failure, in my opinion. Let's see. Anything else you want to add about
No,
that?
I don't think it's going to be much of a contest.
What'd you think of the 49ers defense last week?
Yeah, I thought they were. I
Monday,
mean, as
whatever.
expected, I thought they were. I was actually a little surprised by how bad the Jets' offense was at times. I guess.
Yeah.
I know they had a couple drops and fumbles there early, but
I think it's a combination of like that
yeah, it
being
is
like
just
their
getting
first
it all
game
together. Yeah,
altogether, and they had to play the 49ers. Like
because I
that's
mean, they moved it when they want. Like at
hmm
certain points of the game, they were able to drive downfield pretty
yeah,
easily.
yeah. Uh, we'll talk more about the Jets here in a second. Um, yeah, dude, Fred Warner, that forced fumble he had, that might be the
Did
cleanest punch out I've ever seen.
Fred Warner's a alien
he's
from a different
yeah,
planet,
he's crazy, dude. Nobody should be that big and be able to move
and
that
just be as
fast.
hopper as
And
he is,
yeah, yeah,
aggressive.
it's crazy. He's just always he's always like there, no matter what part of the field it is somehow. All right, next game we have Seattle at New England, both 1-0. Mark took New England by 3. Me and
I think he's done it
Steve,
just because he
yeah, because
wants.
they beat the
They
Bengals.
beat the Bengals, so he wants to
Yeah,
see something happen. You know what I mean?
yeah. Hey,
He's
dude,
hoping they're
their
good.
defense. I mean, their defense was good last year. Their offense just hasn't been good. But their defense, like the last, I feel like their defense never really like
Well, oh yeah.
get lost what they had when they were really good. Like they're kind of like the Steelers. Like they just always have a good defense, pretty much,
hmm
no matter who they have somehow.
They just play so well.
Yeah, they just good coach team too. Uh, but me and you both took the Seahawks in this because we trust Geno.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
basically what
think
it is,
I think the Seahawks have too many weapons.
dude.
If
You know
Geno's
what?
playing,
You know what I've seen on the Sleeper app? I was looking at the quarterbacks that were available.
uh huh.
They have. Do you remember Skylar Howard from West Virginia?
Yeah, is he on there?
He's on there listed as the Seahawks quarterback, dude.
Really?
And then I looked it up, and like the only thing I could see really was like in 2023 sometime he like signed with the Seahawks. I guess it was like practice squad. But you can like pick him up on fantasy, dude. He's like 30 years old now and has never played in the NFL. Or well, I guess he has, but never played like in a game. I just thought that was crazy because I seen the name and I was like, that's got to be somebody different. And then I looked it up and he's like the same height, same age and everything, same like high school or whatever. It's
Yeah.
crazy. uh, yeah, me and you both took the Seahawks. I don't know. I don't really know why I picked them.
I think they're
Think they're
just
just
a better
better.
team. I think
Yeah.
their defense is good too. So
Yeah, yeah. They have really good corners. What was I'm drawing a blank.
they got
The
Tariq Woolen,
yeah
and then
yeah.
that
Uh,
the rookie from last year.
oh my gosh, why can I not think of his name?
I want to say
Witherspoon.
that's like Witherspoon. I thought it was
Witherspoon.
something
Yeah.
different.
um, is it Devin? Devin Witherspoon.
Devin. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think. Yeah, I think they'll be a little bit better against the run than the Bengals were, and that'll win them the game. If you want to beat the Patriots this year, just stop the run game, and you can beat them. And also, don't fumble the ball on the 1 yard line when you have the easiest touchdown of your career.
Can't be detrimental.
Yeah, yeah. But we'll talk about that later. um, Another game here where we all agree. This is, I mean,
Not gonna be much room
I'm,
for Mark to catch up this week.
no, I would say this is boring, but that's what happens when everybody knows ball.
Yeah.
You and Mark picked the same
I know it again.
spread again by 7. I was the only one. I picked 3. I just think I'm hold on, I got a cough. Oh man, I'm a I'm a believer in the Titans defense. I think just because of their secondary, I feel like they have a really underrated secondary. But I don't think it's going to be enough because the Titans' offense against the Jets' defense is just not.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty.
I
Will
mean,
Levis, I don't think he's going to be the guy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, which kind of sucks because I was kind of hoping he. I feel like they done him dirty not letting him play last year as much. I mean, they had like Ryan Tannehill out there.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the plan was there, but yeah, we all took the Jets there. I think that's a pretty easy decision.
I think so.
A-Rod gets his first win as a Jet. There you go. Well, I guess technically that Bills game last year was his first win because he did play in that one, but not for long.
The Jets started out back-to-back weeks on the road.
Oh yeah, they do. All right. Next game, we got the Giants at Commanders.
Holiday again.
Can you even think of a more competitive, more fun game to watch than this?
Top-notch, high-quality football here.
I mean, if somebody has never watched the NFL before and they're like, "Hey, man, this week I'm going to watch my first game. Which one should I turn on?" I'm telling them this game.
Yeah, this is the one.
That way, after it, when they come to me, I'll be like, "Listen, man, it don't get any worse than that."
Yeah. It's only up from here, man.
Yeah.
It is a rivalry game, I guess. And they got it's a conference game.
Yeah. I mean, rivalry for that third place trophy.
Yeah, the Giants are just trash.
Yeah.
Commanders aren't too far behind them.
Daniel Jones. I know I took up for him a little bit, saying he never had receivers. I'm out on him. He's cooked. he's
going to pull plug, man. I don't know.
It took me 1 week.
He's
1 week and I've seen enough.
Terrible. He's so bad at football.
Yeah.
You see where he has more pick sixes than touchdowns since signed his contract.
I
feel like that's like skillful. Like that's got to be tough to do.
Dude, I mean, if you can finesse a team like that, dude, I don't blame him, dude.
You gotta be a special kind of just bad to manage pull that off.
Yeah. We didn't. We all took the Commanders. All on the same page again. I took them by 4. Mark took them by 5. Steve, you took them by 7. So we're all around that same area.
Starting Jane Daniels this week in fantasy, so I'm hoping they.
Yeah, that's probably a good call.
I had him on my bench and he scored 30.
Yeah. I feel like if anything, this is going to be like higher scoring because, both of these defenses are just, not very good. This game, the Rams at the Cardinals. We have a disagreement. Wow. Me and Mark both took Arizona. I took him by 2. He took him by 3. Steve, you're the only one going with the Rams here. They're probably favored in this, aren't they? I would imagine.
Yeah, that's what this thing says. Yeah. The app we're using.
Yeah.
I think the Rams. They took the Detroit to overtime in Detroit. Mm-hmm. I know Puka's out, but Kupp played great.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he was looking like his old self.
Yeah, I think the Rams defense played well. That last drive in overtime, they did kind of get the ball ran on them. And I think James Conner is pretty similar to David Montgomery in that sense of a power back. So I think it could be a little repeat. But the Cardinals choked last week, so I don't know. They.
Yeah. Hey.
They fell apart.
They did, but shout out to them to even having a lead to begin with.
Yeah.
They did lose and they gave up the lead, but I think they looked pretty good and they didn't even get Marvin Harrison involved. So if they could figure out how to do that, dude, I think
it was strange to me that they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Which, I mean, it could have been very well been the Bills just knew that they had the key on it. Yeah. Because, I mean, you don't want to be the Bills who are like, contending team and then let a rookie drop.
Destroy it, yeah.
Yeah. So I could very well see that being the case. And I mean, I don't know. I hope he has a good game this week because I think he can be really good. And Kyler looked pretty good.
He did.
I mean, I feel like no quarterback really had like crazy stats this week, hardly. So it was definitely
it was a very low.
Yeah.
Especially as a fantasy standpoint, low week for quarterbacks. I felt.
Yeah. But they're all still adjusting.
Yeah, a lot of them didn't play in the preseason, so this was really their first football reps.
Yeah, that's the Bengals problem. But anyways. All right, our next game here is the Pittsburgh Steelers at Denver, the Broncos.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Mark disagreed this time. He took the Broncos, and me and Steve both picked the Steelers. That's right, I picked the Steelers. It hurts, but I did.
Yeah, I think Mark was just running off hatred.
Yeah.
I don't think that Denver has much of a chance.
No, I don't think so either.
I know the Steelers aren't. I mean, the Steelers aren't phenomenal, but their defense is going to be too much for the Bo Nix.
And they have a good run game, so I mean, you a rookie quarterback in his second game going up against and
he struggled heavy against Seattle's defense, so
yeah. I don't.
T.J. Watt's going to make his life tough.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be like close necessarily, but the score will be close because it's the Steelers and they like have to win by 3 points or it's
they just kick 6 field goals every week and beat you because their defense is so good.
Well, this next game, Bengals at the Chiefs. I have no idea why they scheduled this game so early in the season, knowing how bad the Bengals always are at the beginning of the season. This is usually like, one of the most anticipated matchups these last 5 years. But it won't be this weekend. I know that. I'm not one to doubt my team, but dude. Okay, so like I said, hold on, I gotta take a drink before I go on about this. So, I was at the game last week, my first ever Bengals game. It was a great experience. The stadium is like really cool. Really cool to see all the people. I think there was like 66,000 there at that game, which is insane.
Yeah.
But great experience, I recommend if you haven't been to an NFL game, you go because especially like a home team or a home game for your team. I mean, the energy at the beginning of the game, it's crazy. You can't even hear yourself think for the first 5 minutes, but it's worth it. With that being said, the game sucked because the Bengals sucked. I loved watching them all play, but I hated it because they did not do good. I don't think Burrow played bad. I think he done what he could. The Patriots, I think their goal was just to not let anything over top beat them, and that's what they did. And they have a good defense, so
I feel like once Higgins was out, and it was really just Jamar, and Jamar was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't watch much of it. Was he on? Did he do a snap count, or did he play most of the game?
He played. I think he played regular. It didn't seem like there was a few, plays that he wasn't in, but they do that all the time with him.
Yeah.
So, everybody takes plays off. So, not like noticeably, resting or whatever you want to call it. But I hope Tanner Hudson. I don't want to see him touch the football again. There's no there's no reason you fumble that ball. I don't know if you've seen the play. It's ridiculous.
I caught a quick glimpse of it on Twitter
It's
the other
ridiculous. I mean, he's wide open for the touchdown, dude, and then he is carrying the ball so loosely. I just don't get it. He was a quarterback in college, I'm pretty sure, so maybe that's why he doesn't know how to.
Is he the backup tight end?
Yeah. And the thing is, it's not like, oh well, that's like, a young guy making a mistake. The dude's like 30 years old, dude. He's got at least 20 years of football experience in his life. And He's carrying it like a loaf of bread, dude. I don't understand it. I don't know how he. And then like 2 possessions later or whatever it is, our punt returner, who's like usually really good for us the last 2 years, he fumbles on that punt, and I mean that's just like. And they scored like 10 points off of those turnovers. So
yeah, I did see the fumble punt.
Yeah, and I mean, if you take that fumble on the touchdown away, well, and then right before they fumbled, I don't know if you've seen it. Mike Gesicki caught the ball in the back of the end zone, and they called it a touchdown, dude. And then they reviewed it and reversed it to like a not a catch, even though. I don't know, dude. I don't think they had. It was one of those where, like, if they had called it incomplete to begin with, it would have been fine. But since they called it a touchdown, I don't think they had enough to reverse it. Because, like, it was like one of those where he caught it and he got like a hip down or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he hit the ground, it kind of like moved a little bit, but it didn't. It never touched the ground or anything. It like moved on his like chest. Like kind of rotated, and they called that incomplete. And then the very next play, Tanner Hudson gets it on a slant, and he's wide open, and somehow fumbles the ball, dude.
I mean, I think going to Kansas City this early is going to be not great for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I fear for y'all's defense.
Yeah.
Chiefs look good. The Chiefs look good.
Yeah.
They look way better than they did last year, I think.
I'm not so worried about our pass defense, but our run defense, dude. Jeez. And we didn't have our second round pick, Chris Jenkins, the defensive tackle.
Mm-hmm.
He was out for us, and we didn't have our first round pick because he's like out for I don't know, probably like 3 weeks now.
Lyman.
Mims. Yeah.
I think if Higgins comes back this week though.
Yeah, I mean.
And Chase, they still didn't pay Chase. So I don't know where his.
He literally, I don't know what he was. I don't understand because like before the game last week, he was like, "Today's the deadline for the deal, but I'll still play if we don't get it done. But I might not play this weekend." It's like, dude, why? So you're gonna play without the deal, just not this weekend for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't really.
He's gonna take this one off. He said.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. I think we should pay him. I think he deserves it. But
I agree.
Paul Brown is the cheapest owner in the NFL. He's broke, dude, compared to everybody else. So hopefully somebody buys out the Bengals soon with the money.
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy that like that's how the NFL works. Like if you have a more rich owner, you can like actually like
pump out a little more money. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. But yeah, I think we all had the Chiefs, right? Yeah, we all had the Chiefs. I don't know. It's just I think Zach Taylor is like 0-5 in week 2 and like 1-4 in week 1 as a coach. That's another thing, dude. He's just I don't know. Great guy. Kind of like Neil Brown at West Virginia, dude. He's a great guy, but he's just not a great coach at the level he's at. So, I don't know. Anyways, I hope that's not too much of a blowout. Anyways, all right, now we're getting to our Sunday night game. This is a big one. I think this is probably this is one I'm looking forward to the most this week, outside of like the Bengals game.
Yeah, I think it could
Texans
be
and Bears.
The Bears defense looked stout.
Mm-hmm.
Toward the second part of the game, anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
Houston, I just feel like Houston's going to be
Is it at
I don't
Houston?
know.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah, I
at
feel like that
Houston.
might just be too much.
Yeah, I was. Well, you and Mark both took the Texans. You took them by 7. Mark took them by 8. I actually took the Bears. Go Bears.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
I took them by 5. I just kind of picked a random score or a random number there. I didn't know what to pick, so I just went in between a field goal and a
I think
touchdown.
I think Caleb Williams is gonna have to play much better than he
I
did
think
last week
I think he is
if they
too,
have
or I think
if
he
they want to
will.
have a chance.
Yeah, I think he'll have to, and I think he will. I think he'll be. Uh, I think he'll do better. I think.
But I feel like he's against. I don't know. I feel like the Texans defense might be a little stouter than Titans. So
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I feel like week 1 is always so like crazy, especially for rookie quarterbacks. I mean, that's got to be a crazy
yeah,
experience, no matter who you are. I mean, I imagine all of them have been dreaming of it their whole life. You
I
know.
think the thing that got him the most, I think the speed of the game. I don't think he was
Yeah.
ready
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Which
he did a
is
lot of things that he would have been able to get away with in college, like running backwards and
yeah, I did
trying
see
to outrun
that.
people to the
Yeah.
edges. I mean, even the D linemen are just
Hmm.
freaks of nature. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think maybe now that he's seen that,
Hmm. He kind
they got
of
lucky and they've kind of pulled through and win that game somehow by the grace of God.
yeah. Well, Will Levis, that's how
Will
they
Levis just
get.
quite literally handed them the win, tossed them to. It's crazy, but yeah, I think for his sake, anyways, I hope that
Mhm.
I'm not as high as him as I am Jaden, but I don't want to see him just totally
Yeah. Well,
fall
and
flat on his face. But
the the good thing about like everything you just said is like that's like teachable stuff, pretty much.
yeah, I think he
Like,
just got to settle in. I think
yeah.
he was way more nervous than he would have let on.
Yeah. I think it was more like mental for him
Yeah,
than like he's obviously like has the talent,
he
but
just
you
needed
got
to
to get
see
yeah.
what it felt like,
Yeah.
how the game was played a little
Hmm.
bit. I think the speed, and I think that's what. And on the opposite coin of that, the reason I think Jaden Daniels done. I mean, they lost, but I think he performed better. It's just
Yeah.
he's a little
Yeah,
better
he played
athlete.
better last week than Williams.
He's a little better athlete than Williams in the aspect
Yeah.
of running and being able to escape the pocket. So
Hmm.
his speed matches up a little better with the league. So
Yeah.
because that's really what he did. The great was run.
Hmm.
Jaden Daniels did last week, so that was
Yeah.
kind of his.
Well, and that probably helps him like calm down a little bit too, because he knows in the back of his mind like
He could get out. He could
yeah,
escape.
like he can get out
he
of there.
could,
You know.
yeah, he
Yeah.
could gain a yard too if he needs to.
Hmm. That's probably a good thing to have in the back of your mind all the time. But
Yeah, I think I just feel Houston. I feel like Houston's good. They didn't play
yeah.
great against the Colts, but they did it, and they've
Yeah.
battled in that game. So
Yeah. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a fun game either way,
it
especially
is a fun
Sunday
it is
night.
a fun Sunday night game. It's an odd matchup,
Yeah.
kind of, but
Yeah. Yeah, like a couple years ago this would have been trash, but
yeah.
now it's like there's
now
actually like
now to be interested to see
stuff you
Caleb
want to
Williams
watch. Yeah.
trying to get a primetime game, see how he plays.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it'll be cool.
I mean, this sounds crazy right now, but like the Bears always have a good defense, you know. The Texans have a good young defense. I mean, I wouldn't call someone crazy if they said like, you know, 5 years from now that this is a Super Bowl matchup. You know, I mean,
Hmm.
both of these teams are like younger and they're trending upwards. I would say, but you know,
Yeah, the
Mahomes
Bears the
will.
Bears really showed that if Caleb Williams is even half as good as he's supposed to be, they could
Yeah,
be really good.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
they won that they came back 17-0 without scoring an offensive touchdown. So
yeah, yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, their defense has been good for.
yeah, they 24 unanswered without a offensive touchdown. So I
Yeah,
mean that alone is just crazy.
yeah. I mean, the Bears defense took the was it 2018 Bears when they had like Mitch Trubisky.
Oh yeah,
I mean, that defense carried them to however far they went. I don't remember. I don't even know if it was far in the playoffs, but I know they made the
I don't know if
playoffs.
they won one, but they didn't make it playoffs. Yeah,
Yeah, which is good for the Bears.
yeah.
But
I think they might have lost to Green Bay actually.
yeah, they did. I think. Yeah. All right. This is our last game, last pick. Kind of a very odd Monday night game. I'm honestly surprised that they didn't put the Bengals and Chiefs on this game.
Yeah,
Monday
or
night.
Bengals Chiefs Sunday night, and then the Texans Bears here.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think they were just hoping Kirk Cousins was much better than.
Yeah, which I mean, I'm not gonna like. I'm gonna wait off to call him, washed or whatever. Just because it was his first game back, and he's with a complete new team,
And it was the Steelers.
Yeah, and it's the Steelers, so you can't really judge him off of that one game. I think those are all pretty. He had some odds stacked against him pretty high, I would say. Let's see. I don't remember who I picked for this one. Okay, I was actually the only one that picked Atlanta.
Yeah, that was crazy to me.
Yeah, this was like my upset or whatever you want to call it. Prime time Kirk coming through again.
Yeah, and they're in Philly. It's Philly's home opener.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, for my sake, I hope I can't stand Philadelphia, so I hope I hope Kirk Cousins and them boys go in there and put up 40 on them. But
dude, man, I just want the Falcons' offense to be good so bad, dude. They have so much that they can work with, dude. If they can just figure something out, dude. Like, I feel like Kyle Pitts could still be the best tight end in the NFL if he really was used right.
He scored a touchdown.
Yeah, which is a good sign, better than what better than what they
better
used
than
to
he normally does.
Yeah, and like Bijan, I think he's just good. I don't know what to say, but oh wait, we forgot to. Okay, no, never mind. Mark took the Eagles on this one too. My bad. I don't remember if I've been saying Mark's pick. Yeah, I have. Well, they've been the same. On our app here, only 4% pick the Falcons. I'm one of those.
I just can't. Philly looked good.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. But I feel like I don't know that field they were playing on in Brazil or wherever it was, dude. That was. I don't feel like you can. I mean, that was just like a. Do you remember that one game? I think it was the 49ers played in against the Bears. That was like a monsoon, literally.
Yeah, and the Bears beat them.
Yeah, I think that's like the. I mean, the field was basically the same conditions as the monsoon, which is not good. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the Falcons pull through. That'd be crazy too on Monday night, dude. Getting upset like that. That'd be good stuff. Good stuff to watch.
I really do hope Falcons win.
Yeah.
I'll be cheering for the Falcons for sure.
Yeah.
But
your ball knowledge tells you otherwise.
Yeah, I just can't. You know what I mean? Philly's tough.
Yeah.
Winning in Philly's hard anyway, so.
Yeah, that was just my upset pick. I got through all these games and I was like, dude, these are trash. I got to pick somebody to get an upset. And then this was the last game, so I talked myself into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I picked any upsets this week.
No,
I don't know.
Like I think you picked all Rams.
Kind of. I mean, I went with the only one that I'm really sitting here thinking about now, the Bucks. Maybe.
The Bucks.
The only one I kind of wish maybe I changed.
Oh yeah, I guess that's your upset pick.
The Bills are underdog too.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
By how much?
But I might have went back and changed Cleveland, Jacksonville. I might have went with Cleveland just because of their defense, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely not the best week, but I mean, it's still football, so.
It is still football, and I'm going to watch every minute of every game that I can. So.
Yeah. Same here.
I'll watch the Niners beat the life out of the Vikings, and then I'll watch the Panthers and Chargers. I mean, I'll do it all.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow, I'm going to watch Miami and Buffalo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Then Friday, I mean, there's no games Friday, but
I know that sucks. They kind of spoiled us.
yeah. They should just do that every week, dude. Honestly. That'd be kind of nice.
Done us dirty.
But yeah, I believe that's about it. We hope you all enjoyed our picks. We hope you all agree with everything we say every time we're on here. You should, because we know everything about football.
We're the greatest trio football
That's right.
knowledge you can ever meet.
That's right. Hopefully we can get Mark in here next week.
Yeah, we're going to try to work some things out to where schedules fit up. Mark works night shift, so he leaves at 5:30, so it's tough.
Yeah. But he's in the process of moving and stuff, and when he gets out of that or over that, I think it'll be a little bit easier for us to find some time, because hopefully he'll be on day shift. And then it'd be really easy. We just pick a weekday, kind of like today, and do it.
Yeah, and then everybody be off. So
yeah, but yeah. So hopefully all three of us will be here next week, and the week after that, and forever. But yeah, that's about all we got this week. We just had the picks. Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.